Sazin, Perverter of Truth.
What are you saying? No.
So at the beginning of each player's upkeep, that player loses 2 life and draws 2 cards.
Interesting.
Okay. And into the whirlpool we go.
Ew.
Just ew.
Flushing ever downward.
Down, down, down in a burning ring of fire.
Oh god.
The ring is the wheel. That's why it's called the wheel deck. Because
Yeah.
I thought it was the hemorrhoids at that point. I don't know.
And,
I mean,
Burn that burning ring.
Dorks.
hey everybody, welcome to the CommanDorks. I'm Tarren.
And I'm Beef. And we're finally back with another gameplay video.
That's right, today we've got a matchup of pings and swings. 2 decks that win via combat, and 2 decks that win via burn and or loss of life.
On the swing side of things, I'm running Bird Flu, which uses partners Francisco Fowl Marauder and Keleth Sunmane Familiar, along with Lurrus of the Dream Den as companion.
And on the burn side, or side burn, I'm running the Oddball, or How I Literally Can't Even, which has the partner pairing of Vial Smasher the Fierce and Jeska Thrice Reborn, along with Obosh the Preypiercer as companion.
We recently had 2 separate videos discussing these decks. Check those out if you want a deep dive into how we built them. And we're joined today by a returning guest and a new guest. That's Visor is returning, and Hatvest.
Hello.
Yes, Visor, go ahead and give us a quick rundown of your commander and the deck strategy.
Yeah, so I'm playing a deck that I like to call Zam Bam, which is Geralf the Fleshwright as the commander, and it's mono blue zombies. And kind of the goal is to try and see how many spells I can cast in a turn, and get a bunch of cast triggers and blitz out a bunch of these fun little zombie rogue tokens that get 2/2s, or get 1/1 tokens with them. Kind of the win con ends up being giving them flying and swinging out and using things like Coat of Arms or other little buffs, or proliferates like with Rad Storm to kind of swing for the finish. So a lot of weird 0 cost spells like Urza and Mishra's Bauble, and weird fun things like that to try and get those cast counters up as high as possible.
It's like a pseudo storm, but except you're making tokens instead of like actually storming off. So
it's fun, you know, and it's kind of neat to do kind of like a Kindred themed deck in kind of a weird way. So a little bit of spell slingy, but with the goal of trying to get a big fun board state and swing out.
Sweet.
Well,
Well,
I've never seen so many sad zombies. They've got the blues.
Yeah.
Well, as
That's
far
good.
as mono blue decks go, I think that's a pretty respectable one to be facing off against, and not completely oversaturated with counter spells. But last but not least, we have our new guest here, Hatvest. Go ahead and tell us about your commander and thus just the overall strategy you're employing.
So my commander will be Nekusar the Mindrazer, affectionately known as Please Don't Kill Me Too Early. I promise I only give good card draw, no damage involved. My whole strategy will be just give everybody card draw. Hopefully they'll focus on each other, and then I'll just sneak in a damage every once in a bit.
It's well known that Nekusar likes to accelerate the scary. It's hard to say who I should attack first. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. We have more deck tech and gameplay videos in the works. I think it's you first, Hatvest.
Let's
Let's
go.
do it.
Draw.
How broken is your hand, Hatvest?
I'll probably get targeted again.
Target it.
Tap.
Shocker.
So,
Pass.
All right.
of course,
Jesus.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
of
Right.
course.
I am just playing a goofy island, and I am passing.
I swear to God.
Draw for turn.
I will destroy your arcane signet. I swear to God.
I'm gonna play a Shizo Death Storehouse into a Skull Clamp.
All right, draw for turn. Mountain pass. Mountain pass.
Let's go with a mountain. And tap 4 Otherworld Atlas. Tapping it for a charge counter.
Nice.
And pass.
All right. Untap, upkeep, draw. I'm gonna play an island. Let's see here. And that's it. Couple of boring turns for this deck every time. Turns 1 through 3. But
Gonna play an Urza's Saga, pay 2 for the bird, and pass.
Giving me the bird, huh?
Amen.
This seems kind of sad, but I'm going to do a turn 2 Fabled Passage and crack it for a tapped swamp and pass. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, right?
Yeah, gotta get your stuff.
Draw.
Sometimes you gotta, as Shrek say, get me swamp or something.
I like that
Oh,
boulder.
boy.
That's a nice
Yeah.
boulder.
I'll be. Let's. You know what? First of all, we'll tap that. Uptick it to 2. And Terramorphic Expense. And let me see. We'll just crack it and then get a tap swamp. We'll pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw. We're gonna play an island. Tap that for Geralf. And we're gonna pass. Over to B.
Gonna play a plains. Gonna pay 2 for Keleth. Sending the bird for 1 over Hatvest in the air.
What? How dare you?
Got a Soul Ring turn 1, man.
And a wheel
You
deck.
should have known this was coming.
You knew
I
what
know.
this
I was
was.
already ready. I had the menu pop up and everything.
I will explore. It is a Dune Mover. I'm gonna put that in the graveyard. Counter. Second main phase. I'm gonna pay a black and put the skull land on Francisco. Pass.
Untap. Draw for turn. Tainted Peak. Pay 3 for a Vial Smasher and pass. Vial Smasher peaked in high school.
Then that, and then let's go with Nekusar.
Jeez. Turn 4
Then
Nekusar.
we'll,
Gross.
We'll tap it so everyone, let's see, each player draws a card for each charge counter, so everyone draws 2, takes 2.
Ugh. Yikes.
An island. And then we shall... Oh, thank God. Pass.
Alright. Untap, upkeep, draw.
Draw 2, take 2. The sigh.
Boy.
So it
You fed me
begins.
last turn, though. You better be careful.
Hey,
It's
I had to
scary.
get him out early, yep.
Alright, I'm playing another island here. Okay. We're going to start out with a 0. We're going to play a Mox Amber. And then we're going to tap that Mox Amber for a Soul Ring, which makes my first Bambino. Then we're going to play a Mishra's Bauble for 0.
Bobble bobble.
Gonna get another Zambambino. This one comes with a token. We are going to Frantic Search. Draw 2 cards, discard 2 cards, untap 3 lands. And then I drew 2 more, so I discard 2 or take 2. Yeah,
Yeah, take 2,
from
draw
the
2.
Frantic.
Yeah.
Then I have to discard 2. What do I want to throw away? I'm just going to throw away the Noxious Throng. We don't need it yet. And then we're also going to throw away an island. 2,
Nice guy said Nekusar is a meanie.
4,
Yeah, he is.
5. We're going to play an Eternal Skylord. When he enters the battlefield, you get to amass 2. But I'm going to do my cast trigger first. So on the cast, I get a zombie. Which is great.
Zombies have flying?
Yeah. Zombie tokens, technically. So
Oh.
then the amass token comes out. So that'll be just the generic little army version. And that one comes in with 2 +1/+1 counters. But because it's the 4th zombie, it'll come in with more. So it's an army with 6.
Suddenly
And
wish
he
I was
is going to
playing
be the
Negan.
7th. Right?
Oh, God.
Be a lot better. at killing
Wisdresden said
these zombies.
Nekusar is going to stop Visor and Tarren from doing too many draws too quickly, lol.
Yeah.
And then we are just going to sack the Mishra's Bauble and relay it right here so I don't forget my draw.
Yeah, Wizard Nekusar is gonna slow all of us down.
And that is going to be the end for me. Just blitzing out a little board state.
You know what's going to slow us down more is being murdered by a bunch of zombies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's going to take priority over.
It can happen, yeah.
That's-
Tap upkeep, I'm going to draw 2, and then take 2. And then my Urza's Saga is going to pop. Floating mana, the Ozolith. Quick shuffle. Oh, I've got one floating mana. I can play a Mox Amber.
Swap that for a swap since he's an army, technically not a normal zombie.
Pay a white and one for Shale, Dean of Radiance. Spend white and one for Cartographer's Hawk. As land for turn, I'm going to play a Temple of Silence tapped, and I'll scry one.
Temple of Silence.
I'll remember we did that all the time.
We're going to throw that on the bottom. That's fine. Going to move to combat. Going to send.
Nice guy said SHH.
Francisco
It's a temple of
in
silence.
The air at Tarren.
Oh man. Alright, I take how
Four.
much?
Coming for 4.
Alright, take 4, and that is Commander.
I will. Yes, and I will explore. We're gonna put Grand Abolisher in the graveyard, and then that's my turn. That's
Alright,
all I can achieve.
so on tap, I draw 2 and lose 2 from Nekusar. Yep.
Yep.
Alright, lose 2 because I'm drawing cards. Okay. Land for turn, Shizo Death Storehouse. Visor, how are you feeling about Nekusar?
I mean, if I try and do another weird cantrippy turn, I can just accidentally kill myself. So,
If I manage
I'll
to
try
kill
and
Nekusar, will you
be
send
nice
them
to you.
the zombies at him and not me?
Yeah, maybe we could make
Okay.
some sort of a deal like that.
Okay.
What?
A rather Faustian bargain, if you ask me. But
I did kill him last time, so first at least. So
Alright.
I better be nice.
doesn't mean it was the wrong choice.
It's fair.
I think then I'm just gonna pass the turn, but I'm gonna have to discard down a bit from all the cards I've drawn. So in the bin, we're gonna be putting Prisoner's Dilemma, Desecrate Reality, and a Karavik the Merciless. We're gonna put those in the graveyard.
Those all sound very scary. What is he
They are.
keeping in his hand?
They're just high mana value things that I can't cast right now.
Fair enough.
Passing to Hatvest.
Alrighty. Untap. Draw 2. Let's go with a.
Wiz Dresden said wise choice Tarren, hold up that interaction.
And let's
You bet.
go black,
You
black.
bet, Wizard.
1, 2, then 3.
So
Let's go with Sazin, Perverter of Truth.
What are you saying? No.
So at the beginning of each player's upkeep, that player loses 2 life and draws 2 cards.
Interesting.
Okay. And into the whirlpool we go,
Ew.
It's just ew.
flushing ever downward.
Down, down, down in a burning ring of fire.
Oh god.
The ring is the wheel. That's why it's called the wheel deck, because
Oh. Yeah.
I thought it was the hemorrhoids at that point. I don't know.
And
I mean-
Burn that burning ring.
we'll pass with that.
Nice guy said it's
Untap.
the truth.
Upkeep. I'm gonna remember my additional draw. I'm gonna draw and then I'm gonna take a damage.
Well,
So
yeah.
you're drawing 4 and taking 6, right?
Yeah.
So I've got I've got a Mishra's Bauble. Then that happens first, yeah? That's
Yeah.
an upkeep trigger.
Oh yeah.
So I draw that for that.
And then
Yep,
next we can resolve the
Yep,
yeah,
which
the-
is draw 2, lose 2 life.
But then you're going to take 2 more from Nekusar.
Got it. That's what I wanted to make sure. So I'm down
Yes.
to 29. Okay.
Yep.
And then I draw my actual card,
Yep. Which is just
which
1 damage.
is 1. Okay. Yep. Just want to make sure I get the
And
correct damage.
and an additional from Nekusar.
Oh yeah,
and another
Nekusar makes you draw another one too. Yeah, so 1.
So one more. I mean, you're feeding me
Yeah.
gas, so I'll take them all. Like,
Honestly, fuck it. We'll tap that. Draw an additional 2, everyone.
All right, yeah, let's go.
2.
It's like the turn right before Visor starts, and all of a sudden Hatvest is standing there with a tank of gasoline, just dumping it on Visor.
I'm okay with that, I guess, but like
I mean,
that's
hey,
the way
man,
you
I'm
want to
just
go.
here to give people draws. That's it.
Sure.
That's all I'm here for.
All right. I mean, I'm gonna play an island.
What's
As,
Criminy.
Holy shit.
Wiz Dresden said, well, that checks out.
Yeah, I got too many cards.
Hat
to
doing
worry
hat
about.
things, lol.
Hat is doing hat things.
Yes,
Yeah.
very much. Wizard knows this thing very intimately.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll just keep kind of digging for stuff. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Kindred Discovery.
Oh my god, what are you doing? to
Oh,
yourself?
let me see.
Oh no.
Yeah.
So you just really want to die. You really want to die.
Yeah.
I should probably let that. Yeah, I'll let that pass.
You're saying you'll allow it.
Yes, I'll allow.
I'll allow
I
it.
saw like the draw card. I was just like, yeah.
I guess I'll allow him.
I
to
probably-
play
I
the
was
card
like, I
that's going
probably
to
shouldn't,
single-handedly knock
But
him out
oh
of
well.
the game.
Yeah, so that's my first spell cast. Second spell cast is going to be a Springleaf Drum. So that gets me a little zombie.
So you draw a card and lose a life.
Yep. Because
Yeah.
Yep. And every time one attacks, he's gonna draw a card and lose a life.
So if he attacks with everything, it's just going to be a bunch of life loss too.
Correct.
Matt Rue said, any prowling pangolins.
I'm going to pay
Calling pangolins.
1. We're going to do a Mystical Tutor. And we're just going to go get a card. But I don't think
I'll
we're going to
respond to that.
swing. Yeah? What are you
I'd
going to get?
rather not you have to search for anything like that. Just we'll keep it fair. Is this a mistake? Probably. We'll negate them.
Oh.
No tutors.
Interesting.
Fierce
We'll
card.
do a Fierce.
Yeah.
Hot diggity dog. Glad you blue players can.
Isn't that
Cover.
what's it called? Geralf's trigger or another one?
Yeah, so I'm going to get another little zombie out. Yep.
And then draw and lose one more.
Yep. So I think it's going to be.
Nice
we have
guy
3
said
zombie
tutors are
tokens
gross.
Out so
Ban them
far.
all.
Ban them all.
Face
So
with
you would
stuck
actually
out
have
tongue
taken
and
2 more
tightly closed
damage, right?
eyes.
Correct. Yeah.
You would have drawn 2. Yeah.
Yep. Oh boy.
Yeah. It's,
But you know,
spicy
keep making this
meatball.
weird board state, I guess. My intention is to just get rid of that Nekusar. I'm putting my resculpt back on the top, so I'm gonna do a shuffle, and then I think I'm gonna pass because
So
I don't
actually,
want to
hang
swing.
on. You got to pass
Yep.
through combat though, right? So before you go to combat, I have a response.
Yep.
Oh, that's right.
I'm gonna pay 3, and I'm gonna bedevil Nekusar.
Oh,
Destroy target artifact, creature, or planeswalker.
ooh, then I can swing
Yeah,
out.
that was my
huh?
thought. I was gonna try and open the door for you.
All right. Yeah, I'll take it.
Ooh.
So we're gonna put my
And now
resculpt.
I don't
Oh,
on
that
the
is a
top.
Vial Smasher trigger though, so don't let me do
Yep,
that before I
yep.
forget. So
Go for it. Yep.
down the turn order, so Hatvest you first, so let's see. 6, so Beef, you're taking 3 to the face from
Alright.
Vial Smasher.
Guess that makes up for the fact that I won't be taking damage from Nekusar on my turn.
Yep, so yeah, now
Um,
you don't take a ton of damage just for swinging, but also you draw so many cards, so maybe that was a mistake on my end. I don't know.
Yeah, but there's no
That's no
damage
problem.
anymore, but we'll see. I'm going to swing a decent amount of these little zombies, but I'm going to leave back a couple of blockers here. We are going to send a total damage value in the air at Hatvest of 15 in the
Okay.
air, coming your way.
Dropping down to 50. Dropping down
And we're
to
going to
20.
draw 4 cards from that. Then we're going to play the card I was hoping to hit, something like this. We're going to play a spellbook for 0, get another zombie, and then
Dear
we're going to pass.
God.
And we draw another card. Oh boy.
Draw 2.
Wiz Dresden said 14 asterisk.
We've got a spot check on the damage there, Visor. He's saying it was somebody in the chat saying it was 14, not 15. Do you want to double check? much you gave Adam
2/2
for
zombie for 5. That would be another 4.
9.
So that's 9. And then 12.
Plus 3 is 12, and then
Plus
2
2
more
is
is
14. Yep, correct. Yep.
Yeah, so I do
Alright.
gain.
Appreciate the math.
Good catch there, chat. I'm going to pay 2 instead for a dowsing dagger.
Dowsing.
Dowsing? It's going to huck pay 2 to
Jesus
equip.
Christ. Oh my god. Absolute memeage.
You know, it's a hawk, and he's gonna take to a.
God damn it.
Just let the meme die.
When it enters,
Sorry,
I will say I'm gonna let. Who do I give 2 plant defenders to? Who wants to make the
I
case?
could use more creatures, please.
Don't
I
give
got
him
my
to me.
commander taken
Give him
off the
to
board.
give him to Tarren.
All right, I'm gonna give him to Tarren. You can have
Thank
2
you.
plants. How many lands do you have, Tarren?
4. I'm a sad boy.
How many
5.
lands you got, Hatvest? 5.
Yeah, I got
Visor, you got 5 as well.
It's 5, yeah.
Looks like. I'm gonna declare attackers move into combat. I'm gonna send Francisco in the air at. I gotta just send it to Tarren,
That's fine.
and I'm gonna send the Cartographer's Hawk in the air for 4 at Hatvest.
Alright, take
How big is Francisco at this point?
Francisco is now a 6'5".
God, that came out of nowhere, man.
It's gotten big.
That bird.
The Cartographer's Hawk is going to do double duty here. He both flips my Dowsing Dagger into a land, and he is going to go search for a plains. I guess technically the order of which I'm going to choose to do the Cartographer Hawk first, so that I don't up my land count before.
Sure.
No, I've only got 3, so it doesn't really matter actually. Now that I don't know why I just de-sleeved the Cartographer's Hawk. It bounces to my hand. I get a plains on the battlefield tapped.
He bounced right out of the sleeve, man.
He bounced around.
Sweet.
I flipped over the Dowsing Dagger, and I guess my brain was just like, now take the other one out and flip it too.
Keep going, keep going. Re-sleeve your whole deck in the middle of stream.
Search for a plains. I'm going to just
Cool was a
grab
little too
this
strong there.
Snowfield Sinkhole as my plains. Cartographer's Hawk is in hand.
Wiz Dresden said free the hawk.
Play a Swamp now as my land for turn.
Wizard wants you to replay the hawk.
I mean, I'm thinking about it. Pay 2 for the Hawk Tua.
And spit on
Going to. He's already shiny and polished. He doesn't need to spit.
Oh goodness.
I'm going to pay. Yeah, we're gonna float 4 mana. I'm gonna cast the Cartographer's Hawk. I'm going to also pay. I'm gonna drop the Ambitious Farmhand as well. Enters the battlefield to search my library for a basic plains card, reveal it, put it in my hand, and shuffle.
Yep.
Lands have not been my problem this game, but all the more reason to get them out of the library so that I won't draw them, hopefully. Before I pass to the turn, I am going to tap my Jail, Bean of Radiance, to put a +1/+1 counter on both Ambitious Farmhand and Photographer's Hawk. Cool. That is my turn.
Alright. In your end step, I'm going to pay 1 black for a Vampiric Tutor.
He's going to pay.
Vial Smasher trigger, so I'm going to roll to see who takes that single damage. Hatvest, take 1.
Yeah. You saw
Alright.
the one. Got
So yeah, I'm going
Oh,
to
boy.
tutor any, I guess, responses to Vampiric Tutor, I guess. Anyone?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Tutoring a card to the top of my library. There you are. Okay. Alright. And before I forget, I'm going to lose my 2 life for the Vampiric Tutor. And okay, we are shuffled, and this is going on
Nice
top.
guy said ugh. More tutors.
Ugh, more tutors. Yeah, we'll deal with it. Untap, upkeep, draw for turn.
Draw 2, lose 2, then draw your original.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, so yep. So upkeep, I'm drawing 2, losing 2, and then draw for turn. Here we go.
Wiz
Drew.
Dresden said
Yep.
remember never counter the tutor. Counter the tutored card lol.
Everyone's
Yes.
drawn at the moment 3. Upkeep.
Nice guy's showing us how much of a nice guy he is that he doesn't run tutors. That I respect.
Okay, land for turn is Graven Cairns. Cairns. I'd like to speak with your manager.
Graven Karens. That's an uncard I want.
There's a good,
Great.
just a good like.
Just an angry blonde woman with a bob haircut, just screaming with spittle flying at the perspective of the.
I want the art to be like she's at like a potion shop or something, screaming at the store owner. That would be hilarious. That's a really good one.
Okay. So
Give me a full Karen cycle, frankly.
Yeah.
I am going to pay red for a Blast Act on stack. Vial
I'm
Smasher
gonna-
trigger.
I'm gonna
Nice.
force a negation it.
Force a negation. Alright. So this
Oh,
will be...
you blue
Nice
boys,
guy
you
said,
just
"Oh no,
making
I
me
run
love you."
tutors.
All right.
So
I
that
just
is what
don't
I
like
tutored
it when
for,
others cast
but-
them.
Yeah, you like tutors, but not when others do it. That is a Vial Smasher
Right.
trigger on the stack for 9 damage someone's going to take. So here we go. I'll let
It's
you...
like a 1 to me.
One.
I mean, I'm down for a reroll.
9 damage, Hatvest.
Yep, I had 11.
Alright, well, shoot, the Blast Act does not happen. I'm going to sacrifice a plant for Culling the Weak, adding 4 black to my mana pool.
Oh boy.
Who did I give those plants to?
7. What am I doing with this? Oh, yes, I know what I want to do. Okay, so that's... I'm going to use 5 of that 7 floating, so there's going to be 2 left, and then 2 red for a Prisoner's Dilemma flashed back from my graveyard. So, this card. Each opponent secretly chooses Silence or Snitch. Then the choices are revealed. If each opponent chose Silence, Prisoner's Dilemma deals 4 damage to each of them. If each opponent deals, if each opponent chooses Snitch, Prisoner's Dilemma deals 8 damage to each of them. Otherwise, Prisoner's Dilemma deals 12 damage to each opponent who chose Silence. So,
Okay, so we don't want Hatvest to die.
you
I
don't...
would
Well,
assume.
Here's-
Maybe?
You're right
I-
on that. Let me clarify. We do want Hatvest to die, but Hatvest
Okay.
is not going to make a choice that leads to him dying if he can help it.
Okay.
So we know realistically that Hatvest is not going to choose Snitch because there's a chance that Snitch could result in his death.
Yeah.
So the real question is then, what are we doing with our choices?
Holy
I
crap.
don't know.
Uh,
Choosing
If
secret.
we all, yeah, oh god.
I mean, you can still
we-
discuss, but you know the discussion.
But our
is great
actual
because-
choices are still made in this.
Yeah, the choices are made in secret. You can discuss all you want, but you can still screw somebody over.
Yeah, that's true.
If, for example, we all chose the.
I'd rather not die, so obviously.
Yeah. That's what I was.
If we all chose Snitch, then we all only take 8.
But if we all choose Silence, then
Yeah, but then you risk somebody choosing Snitch, and then if you chose Silence, you take 12.
And
Oh.
Hatvest can't risk being snitched when he chooses Silence.
So he's gonna
is
probably
my
choose
rationale
Snitch.
here. So he's pretty much forced to do Snitch because the only way that he takes 12 damage is if he chooses Silence and
Right.
somebody else snitches. So
This is an
that's the one
interesting
scenario
card.
he can't allow to happen.
interesting.
So okay, I don't know. I'm ready just to make a choice.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna make a
Try.
choice.
All right, everyone locked in.
Okay,
All
I've
right.
got mine written on this little piece of paper here.
I spelled it wrong, but it's
Yeah, no.
fine. It's
Did you spell it like the Harry Potter snitch? Is that what you spelled?
I think those are the
I
same.
think it is the same.
I
All
just
right,
apparently couldn't spell.
all right. Ready?
Reveal.
Yep.
Reveal.
Yep.
I wrote snitch.
Oh,
shit.
Winston said Hat will laugh as he chooses
yep.
the play that kills him
I
for
will
loss.
die my own way.
Jesus
You can
Christ.
die your own way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Die your
Honestly, it's a good
own
thing that
way.
happened because I had Shieldred and Phyrexian and Tyranny, so yeah, that was gonna be doing.
Oh, brother.
Jesus.
Yep.
That.
Where
okay.
art thou?
And then, I
So-
mean, both of you don't take anything then, in that case.
Yeah, we take nothing, and
Yeah.
Hatvest takes 12 to the face.
I am dead.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, so
I
I still
tell
have,
you, you dead.
I still have two. Yeah, I say you did.
Look at that.
I still have 2 black floating here. Pretty sure I'm looking to be dead here pretty quick. So, do I just get another blocker and hope I don't die to zombies? I don't know, man. It's tough. I think I'm dead either way. Yeah, I'm just gonna pay a total of 3, and we're gonna get Varagoth Bloodsky Sire out there. He's a Death Toucher blocker. But yeah, I'm gonna pass turn. Over to Visor.
Alright, I'm gonna play an island, and then, yeah, we're gonna see kind of what we want to do here.
I'm just happy I got to cast that spell because I love Prisoner's Dilemma. It's great.
I'm happy for
It's
you.
better in the early
I'm
game,
also
I think,
dead.
though. because then it's very like tempting to screw somebody over. But
Totally.
7. Cyclonic Rift. If you're gonna feed me a bunch of cards again.
Oh.
yep, yeah, no response to that.
There come the blues again.
Oh yeah. Zombies. Tap and tap
It's gone.
for an of one mind. I'm gonna draw 2. When you get another zombie here. Yeah, that'll be that there for turn stuff. We are gonna swing out.
Nice guy said get rift.
Think.
Screw you, nice guy.
Let's see here. We're gonna send the 14.
By the way, nice guy is my brother, so
Yeah.
I can say that.
Oh, sure.
Ah,
We're gonna send enough lethal at Tarren to take him out. So we're gonna send a little
I
over
will
20,
go out with a bow.
and then we will send.
Bow wow.
That would be 12,
Wouldn't happen to have a fog be
17.
I wish.
We'll send 23 at beef,
Nice guy said la 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 lol.
and then the total amount of draws is 1, 2, 3, 4.
Wiz
5,
Dresden
6,
said that's
7,
not
8,
very
9,
nice
10.
guy. LOL.
He isn't. A
Nice guy said ya ai by Tarren.
9, 10. And that is it.
Nice guy plays.
Nice guy
Uh,
said face with stuck out tongue and tight
did
or closed
everybody-
eyes.
Get a vaccination this week to the bird flu or something.
Jeez.
Apparently,
I am.
the Geralfy ouchie.
Oh, I know.
It's not very effective.
I want to say it's not my fault because I've been fed 5 to 6
both
to
teams
7
fed you.
cards each
Hey,
game.
hey.
I know
have
you're
said
trying
it
to do your
specifically.
thing.
That is
but-
what I do.
Oh
Alright?
boy, yeah. It's just
It's just
You're
a
giving me
little
gas.
bit of damage that comes.
right.
Like, don't worry. It's fine.
Well, I'm down for one more. I think I might
Oh,
need
yeah,
to
well,
Hole
use
said
the
love that
restroom
zombie
quick.
horde.
You know, so
Yeah.
Oh, you giving up on me? No, I'm just kidding. I'm dead. There's no point.
Sounds good.
I'm
I was
mad.
like, I did the math, and it's like I had Vorpal Sword, but I didn't have the mana to equip it and swing or anything like that.
That-
so-
I did tap fully out, which would have been
Yeah.
funny. The only blocker I had is one zombie that I spawned. If you could have avoided that.
I set
Wiz
back too
Dresden
far.
said
That's-
unfortunately the
that's
birds
definitely-
can't spread the plague to the zombies lol.
Oh, boy.
All right. Until next time, folks. Thanks for jumping into our stream.
Yeah. See you guys
and,
later.
And hanging
Appreciate
out with us
y'all
and,
later.
and for dropping comments in the chat. And we'll see you next time.